Hey y'all, thank you for tuning in to Divine Feminine Tarot Tea. Okay, if you like what you see, please go ahead, like and share and subscribe. Do not be afraid to go ahead and hit the bell so you can be here every single time me and the T team come through the building, getting it in with these good young tarot messages, okay? Do not get it twisted. Do not get it confused. We chop up some good stuff over here, okay? The theme for today, I'm already going to let y'all know, is going to be revelations. That is the theme that came to me in the prayer that I did before I started pulling the cards. I got revelations, came to me twice. There will be at least 2 readings about revelations tonight. The reason that there are 2 cards just laying there chilling is because I started this reading before, or at least not the reading, but I started my intro, and these are the 2 cards that literally flew out the deck and onto the floor, and I picked them up, and they are the 5 of Wands and Justice. So right out the gate, that is a big part of the energy that we pulled. 5 of Wands and Justice. So there is a need for chaos and justice. Okay, there's a revelation of some kind involving chaos and justice in a romantic situation, and we are about to look into it. I have no clue what we're going to find, what we're looking into, but there is a revelation that was brought to a feminine. Okay, some revelation has just been brought to you. Maybe you wonder why the revelation has been brought to you. Maybe you wonder what you were supposed to do with it. Maybe it was shocking. Maybe it is coming, okay? Maybe this is a prophetic reading for you and it's something that is on the horizon. Either way, we're about to look into it and see what's what, and we're about to figure out where we are headed with this particular revelation. Okay, we are coming out of the gate with the 8 of Pentacles. With the 8 of Pentacles, we see that you have been focused on making offerings and being at your kindest, being at your best self with the particular masculine, and also with looking for love, period. Okay, you have been presenting your best self. You've been putting your best foot forward. You have been doing the best that you could to be the best woman that you could in the situation. For someone who has been showing up as a Prince of Swords, this person, okay, there are some thoughts and things that he has been keeping tucked away. You just did not know everything that was going on with him. There are some things that he wasn't saying. There are some things that he was not making clear. There's just some things that he wasn't making clear. There are some things that he was keeping inside. We see the 8 of Swords right behind that. There were some things that energetically this man was keeping away. He was keeping them blocked. And they also were blocking you from making the best probable decisions for yourself. So we see some deception from this prince. He was blocking your view in a sense. He was obstructing your view in a sense. What did I just say? 2 of Swords comes through. This man was blocking your view, obstructing your view, and he was doing it by not allowing your heart to see what was really there, by playing mind games, okay? Because we know the swords is all about manipulation, is all about mind games. So this man was using swords. He was using mind games to block your heart chakra. You just were never seeing the real true-to-life picture of this man's intentions or who he was and what he was all about. That was just the bottom line. This man was very sexually motivated. We see the Queen of Wands coming through. He really had a sexual interest in you. And that was more or less what it was all about. This man was saying what he needed to say to keep the relationship in a sexual space. Okay. Whereas you, on the other hand, 6 of Swords energy, your hope was to transition the relationship forward. Okay. That is something that you believe to be justice. You were looking for balance. You were looking for something real. You were looking for something that was going to go somewhere. You were looking for something that was going to give you something that you feel you may have missed in your former life, some other part of your life, or maybe just a previous relationship. You wanted a real, true, divine partnership, and you were hopeful that this was going to be the time that you were going to receive that. But what you didn't realize is that this man was blocking that with his sexual interest. He was deliberately blocking that. We pulled the 10 of Wands right on top of the 2 of Swords. This man was deliberately keeping you from getting the type of relationship that you wanted. Okay? He really was. However, this man still wanted you to make him your world, you and another woman. He wanted you two to make him your world. He wanted you two to make him the center of your lives and attention and make him your everything. While he was going to leave the two of you out in the cold, Five of Pentacles, this man is coming in full 100% narcissistic energy. This man had no good intentions towards anyone in this but himself. Period. We see the sun. He was primarily focused on himself. He was primarily focused on receiving. He was primarily focused on enriching the masculine, the sun. He was primarily focused on his own ego, his own sex drive, his own belief system. He was very focused on getting all the energy directed towards him. He is the one. He is the man. He is all this, that, and the third. That is where his focus and energy was going. We see movement, and we see her moving where? Towards the sun. The chariot is moving towards the sun. He wanted everybody's energy to be given to him. This man is a vampire, okay? He was coming in full. We see movement pulled, by the way, on top of the Ten of Wands and the Two of Swords. All of his manipulation, all of his mind games was to create momentum that would throw all the energy towards him. King of Wands. King of Wands. This man wanted to rule by overtaking the sexual energy of both of these women. We see the King of Wands coming through on the world. He wanted to overtake the sexual energy of these women. This man is pimpish. Okay? This man is pimpish. And he was looking to have almost a harem kind of environment. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups energy. We see a harem-like environment where he is sitting back, watching these women do work for him, be sexual for him, coddle him, do everything for him, enrich him, give to him. And we see this Five of Wands coming to visit us once again. We see this Five of Wands energy. This man would have created an environment where these women were literally fighting over him, okay? This man's goal was to block justice and put all the energy on him. Nobody gets fair treatment. Nobody is treated well. Nobody is able to do anything in particular that is going to enrich them. He's going to block fair treatment for all of the feminine, take all of the energy for him, and you two would have all been fighting over him. You two would have been his primary feminines, but they may have been up to 5. He was going to have you two fighting over him. He was going to create a dynamic where you two women would have just been fighting over him. Okay, this was a goal. This was a fantasy of his. 5 of Swords was to betray the both of you. 5 of Swords energy. Okay, remember this is a revelation reading. Okay, somebody needs to hear this or needed to hear this. Okay, 5 of Swords. The goal was to betray the both of you. Okay. This man is a very nasty and manipulative energy, hermit energy. This is the type of thing this man actually sits around and thinks about when he's by himself. Okay, how can he be vindictive? How can he be evil? How can he be pimpish? How can he be disturbing to the lives of the women that care to give him attention, okay? This was definitely a third-party situation, 3 of Pentacles, where he's running this mind game between him, you, feminine if it is you, or whoever in the collective, and someone else. Okay? 9 of Wands. This is something that would have caused injury to the women involved, okay? We see this 9 of Wands coming through, okay? We see him, he's blocking that energy. He's creating confusion. He's creating chaos and fights. And yes, there would have been problems. If there was a physical altercation, someone would have gotten hurt, or someone has gotten hurt. Someone has gotten hurt due to a physical altercation that this man has sat back and created. Okay, it has come to blows. Full demonic energy. We see the devil right here. Okay, this is the devil card, temptation. Okay, this man had a fantasy of creating an obsessive relationship with this feminine that he is getting involved with that may be listening in the collective. Okay, this is a fantasy of his. Okay, he may have tried to trap you through pregnancy. There may have been some stealthing involved. Okay, now mind you, this is someone you were fully dedicated to. Because we started off in that 8 of Pentacles. You were doing what you were supposed to do. You showed up thinking this man was really something, and this man he's not right. Okay, he's not right. He's posing as a King of Cups. This man is posing as a King of Cups. Whenever his slip starts to hang, whenever you start to see him not being right, he's going to pose as a King of Cups, and he's going to make some kind of an offering, okay, to you. Right now, you need to be aware the offering could very well be a pregnancy. Okay, we see the King of Cups is facing the Empress. So the offering could very well be a pregnancy or a conversation about a child, something to keep you going. He may never even go through with this pregnancy situation. The man may even have a vasectomy, but he's going to have this conversation that he's interested in this if he thinks this is something that you want, okay? He's going to be willing to make it. He may even be willing to pretend to make a marital offering as well. Ace of Pentacles, okay? Nine of Cups. This man, King of Cups, Nine of Cups. This man will make an offering of sorts if it comes to that. If he has to go that far to manipulate you, because we pulled this over here with the Two of Swords. If he has that to go that far, this is a very manipulative and demonic energy. Obviously, right? If he has to go that far, he will. He will. Emperor energy. What did I just say? He will go to any lengths to get his way. This man is abusive. He's abusive. Okay? He is abusive. Once again, we see this Cups energy. Now we see Prince of Cups, King of Cups, Prince of Cups. This man will go to any length, but I'm also seeing with this Prince of Cups, this man may have a friend that he will try to come to you to do his bidding. This friend will come to you and plead his case and say, you know, my guy, he's a good dude. You know, nah, he's not like that. You know, every time you find yourself, you know, kind of catching on to the games, this friend or his little brother or somebody is going to say, nah, you got it wrong. You know, he really does care for you, okay? And this is going to buy him time. He does this to buy time. Death and transformation. He does this to buy time, to keep transmuting the energy, skewing your view of him, making sure even when you see him for who he is, you don't see him for who he is. Do you really see me for who I am, or do you see me for who, you know, really playing with the image of who he is, consistently killing off one image of himself and rebirthing another in your mind. Very manipulative, so that you're never quite sure who he is. I'm seeing a hall of mirrors, like in the circus. The Hall of Mirrors. Seven of Cups, creating illusions. This man is a master of creating illusions, but all of the illusions are dead. Okay? And this prince, this friend that's speaking of him, trying to pretend that he's a man with a good reputation, his words are dead. Do not listen to him. And these fantasies of him being a good guy, this is all dead. This is all dead energy. None of it's real. This man is in a very demonic energy. We're talking father of lies. You can't listen to nothing that he says. Okay, he has a lot of secrets. We see High Priestess energy. This man has a lot of secrets. Okay, he may even have secret male relationships. We see Prince of Pentacles, men that he's just paying for a good time. Okay, or men that may even be paying him for a good time. Secret relationships with younger masculines. Y'all, this is blowing my mind, but this is revelations. Okay, Eight of Cups. Okay, this man walks out at night. He may spend time with some of these masculine energies. It could be spending time with male sex workers. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. And when he walks out at night, whatever money he's spending on these male sex workers, he gets from one of the women in his life. He gets money from women to spend on his sexual appetites. Okay, he's getting money from the women that think they're in relationships with him to spend on sexual appetites. Okay, Prince of Wands. Okay, this man's primary love interest may actually be a male. Yeah, look, Hierophant energy came right behind this. This man has fixations with males. He may not be doing this in public. This is very much DL trade energy. Six of Pentacles. Yeah. And this male treats him like trash. Like somebody that he's paying somebody. Like he got a boy toy or something that he's paying that's treating him like a trick. That has him getting women to give him money to trick off on him with. It's like, well, you better go get your baby mama something because I need another $50. That type of energy I'm getting. Y'all, this is blowing my hair back. Ace of Swords. This is the truth, y'all. This is the truth. Ace of Swords energy. This is true tea. Princess of Cups. This man might have inappropriate appetites for younger women. Somebody out there, and he's oppressing those appetites though. But somebody out there, you may really, and he's abusive. He's abusive. He may be abusing his, like a stepdaughter or something, because he has inappropriate appetites. Somebody out there, you got somebody around you that you really need to take a closer look at. Okay? The Star. You need to get in prayer about this person. You need to talk to your spirit guides about this person, because there's some heartbreaking information surrounding this person that you just found out, will find out, or need to find out. Just pray. Somebody got somebody around them that ain't right. Princess of Wands. Princess of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, these younger feminine around you are protected, so you don't have to worry about that. Princess of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. There are some protected younger women around him. Ten of Swords, he can't do nothing with them. Okay? Even if there are some inappropriate thoughts, these women are not in danger. Okay? Three of Cups. But this man is promiscuous. We see the 3 and 3. We see these threes here. This man is out here playing games. Playing a lot of nasty manipulation and mind games with multiple women. And got secret appetites. Lots of secret appetites. This man is a prevert. I ain't gonna say the word. You know, YouTube be cutting up. But this man ain't right. This man ain't right. He's not right, to put it nicely. King of Swords. This man may have air sign energy. And he acts very distant. King of Swords is a distant card. You know, this is a card of somebody that is very mental, and they don't often let people in. They can come off as being kind of chilly in how they treat people. That's because this man is not forthright in his case, okay? This man has a lot to hide. He may also come off as very pompous and wishy-washy. 6 of Wands, 2 of Pentacles. Pompous and wishy-washy. 10 of Pentacles. He may try to present himself as a family man. He's anything but. He's anything but. He is anything but. Let me move up so y'all can see. He is anything but. Okay? He tries to present himself as a family man. He tries to present himself as a man who is marriage material. And he's sick. He may even have a hidden wife, or a wife that he is hiding. Like she's, you know, I always make a joke. It's so many men doing this now. They're married off Facebook, social media, Twitter, Instagram. But on social media, they single as shit. Okay? They show their kids, but they don't show their mamas. It's just like the kids just hatched from eggs or something. You see all these kids. These my sons, they don't even put the mama up there. You just like, well, what do they have? Mamas that you find them out back where they just standing around at the playground alone? Is they just was like miraculous conception? Did you find them at a cabbage patch? Was they hiding in pumpkins down at the pumpkin patch? Are they cabbage patch kids? Are they real? Is this AI? Are you keeping your brother's kids? What are we really doing here? Are they actors? And they just had the kids there, like, these my kids. And you like, well, did you steal them? Like, what are we doing? Because they're not gonna photograph these mamas. They have whole wives, or they got baby mamas with S's and T's and all this, and they're not gonna photograph them. These women, like, these women are just, they're totally insignificant because they want to look like single guys. Not to mention the fact that if you really look into it, he probably only has these kids today. The other 364 days, these kids is with whoever they belong to, or maybe they return them back down to the repo lot where they got them from, down, you know, where they keep repossessed cars. Maybe they got them from down there. But anything other than that, you're not gonna find out who their mamas are. Mama, what is that? And you'll find out they got a whole wife. And you look on her page, it's marriage pictures there. The time they went to Six Flags with them kids. The time they was honeymoon pictures and all that. And you look on his page and he like, man, I'm having a good time out here. Some fine women in the club tonight. And you like, wait a minute, what? I've seen it. I have seen it. Okay? Them little hidden wives. If you look on Facebook, the wife may not even be using his last name. But that's his wife. And you go look it up, marriage fights and everything. And that lady over there not using his last name. We don't know why. What's that about? And she there with the kids. Pictures of them honeymooning in Wisconsin. And you like, huh? And you look on his page. It's some bad bitches in here tonight. And you like, excuse me? He hugged up with other women. You like, what kind of shit? You don't know what's going on. He got one picture with the same woman 6 times. But none with his wife. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing. This energy that I'm getting from this Two of Cups and Moon. While this man is playing games with someone in the collective and another woman and creating a harem, he looks, and let's not forget about this sex worker he's tricking off on, or some kind of male, could be even an online relationship that he's tricking off, having some kind of online, maybe pick exchange or something weird like that. Because there's a distance with him and this male. This male is not, like I said, it's a DL trade situation. This male is not 100% in the picture, but he is in the picture. Then we have this secret wife energy that showed up here. Okay? Like I said, she's a secret. So, like I said, on social media, this man may look single, free, and ready to mingle. But in his real life, he may be, you know, married. And you look on his page, and there's a whole different woman sitting in his lap on 11 different pictures on holidays and everything. And he's out there dancing, you know, two-stepping in the club in a suit with a whole nother woman. I knew somebody that found out her man was in a relationship and practically married when she saw them dancing on this show that used to come on public access, stepping in a suit that she had bought him and had tailor-made. It was one of my friend's mamas when I was little. She had him a tailor-made suit that cost like $700. And he wore it to take his, I guess his real girlfriend or other girlfriend stepping, okay, at this show. When he was down there in some gaiters on TV. The whole city saw it. And everybody was like, girl, we thought you was with him. Child. Queen of Swords. Okay. Yeah, there's a hidden woman here. Somebody that is in manipulative energy as well. Whoever this woman is that he's hiding, this hidden wife, she's pretty manipulative herself, and she's not accepting a lot of his bullshit. Okay, so that's ridiculous, right? Because she's hidden, but she's not accepting a lot of his bullshit, as in she's just as manipulative. So, you know, this is a very nasty situation. It's quite possible that, look at this, what came out right behind that Four of Wands. This man got a whole secret wife, and sadly, when you see that the wife is also just as manipulative, it's obvious. Not that it wasn't obvious already with the promiscuity here. There are some STDs in this story because this wife is no better than the man. She's also manipulative. She feels like she's not taking his shit because she's also out here doing wrong. So I imagine while she's on Facebook looking married, she's also having sex with men outside of the relationship, outside of the marriage. She may also have another primary mate herself, because for this Two of Cups to come up on top of the Four of Wands, there's at least 4 people in his marital relationship. Look there, King of Pentacles. So there's another man. There may even be another man with this woman coming within their marital bed. So this is a man that is very foul. And Judgment, aka karma, judgment, church bells ring, okay, when the judgment card comes in the building, as I always say, okay. There is judgment and karma coming to these people. Notice the judgment showed up when the secret wife and the additional masculine and this these 2 marital situations showed up on the board, or these extramarital situations, whatever you want to call it, showed up on the board. That's when judgment showed up. This is a very vile situation, and God is going to be stepping in to disturb it. This is ugliness. Okay, judgment does come with the actions of the wife and this additional masculine that seems to have shown up in their marital bed, along with all of his filth. These people are living in an abomination. That's literally the word that I'm hearing. It's not even the word that I use. In fact, I'm actually going to hop into a little bibliomancy, as y'all know I do from time to time. And I'm actually going to go to the book of Revelations. Okay? I didn't pull out the word, okay? Because see, this stuff that's going on here is something that you just cannot wrap your mind around. But it's so many things going on out here, and you see that the chosen have been so isolated. You know, you find yourself, those of us that are in divination, that are readers, we're seeing everything come up on our boards or in our crystals or on our pendulums or charms. And many of us are just at home with our families, or we're in prayer, but we're staying out of this mess. We're not in it. And you're seeing this filth take place in real time. Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was and is to come. Whenever the living creatures give glory, honor, and thanks to him who sits on the throne and who lives forever and ever, the 24 elders fall down before him who sits on the throne and worship him who lives forever and ever. They lay their crowns before the throne and say, "You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and by your glory, Lord have mercy, I can't read, y'all. You are worthy, our Lord and God, to receive glory and honor and power, for you created all things, and by your will they were created and have their being." We are reading Revelations 4, okay, and 9 through 11 is what I just read, okay? And then I'm skipping over here to 6. And 1, I watched as the Lamb opened the first of the 7 seals. Then I heard one of the 4 living creatures say in a voice like thunder, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a white horse. Its riders held a bow, and he was given a crown, and he rode out as a conqueror, bent on conquest. When the Lamb opened the second seal, I heard the second living creature say, "Come." Then another horse came out, a fiery red one. Its rider was given power to take peace from the earth and to make people kill each other. To him was given a large sword. When the Lamb opened the third seal, I heard the third living creature say, "Come." I looked, and there before me was a black horse. Its rider was holding a pair of scales in his hand. Then I heard what sounded like a voice among the 4 living creatures saying, 2 pounds of wheat for a day's wages, and 6 pounds of barley for a day's wages, and do not damage the oil and the wine. So, I'm going to put my marker right there. So, we see there, okay, and I just read that instinctively and intuitively, y'all. I just picked up my book and went to picked up my Bible and went to the book of Revelations. And I love this Bible, y'all. This is a woman's study Bible. Y'all know I had to have me a fashionable Bible. I don't play them games. Woman's study Bible is nice and pink. And got the, I have my pretty little book hole in there. So what we saw there and what Spirit brought us there was we saw that those who praise the Lord, we saw that those who praise the Lord are in faith and in righteousness and doing what they're supposed to do. And then we move over to literally seeing the beginning of the breaking of the seals, and we're seeing karma. We're seeing the breaking of those seals, the karma coming in, and we're seeing damnation fall upon those from those holy creatures that are saying, like, now let the prophetic revelations come into play. Let's get started. Let's get to it. Okay, and we see those seals now, being broken. So judgment. Okay, we literally walked right into a moment of judgment. We saw the chosen over across the way that had nothing to do with that, which is what I was just talking about. Okay, the chosen being in their protective state, speaking the prayers of the Lord, and we're seeing now this abomination that they're in, and we're seeing this filth and abomination that has been unleashed upon them in the space of judgment. Okay. And we see 7 pentacles. We see an abundance of judgment being unleashed upon them. This is the same energy that we just saw when we read from Revelations. So we see an abundance of energy being released upon them. We saw red, so we see fury, the red horse, we see fury. We see blood, we see damnation. So we can rest assured there can be chaos. There may very well be sexually transmitted infections, which, like I said previously, that stands to reason, coming into play. Okay, there's going to be some void. There's going to be a lot of death energy. These people are about to come into a space of abomination, and it is coming from sexual sin and perversion. The 2 of these people are going to walk into some sort of, it was a golden gate previously with a lot of mist. Okay, but it is now a gray gate with smoke. It's as though they're going into a place that once lived but is now dead. There was a time when their covenant once promised life, and all the life has been sucked out of their covenant, and they're now about to enter a realm of the dead. Okay, I don't know if that realm of the dead is in the earth realm death, like they'll be sucked from the earth realm, or if it is death as in we're alive but we're dead. You know, we're alive but we're fighting disease. We're alive but our minds have left us. We're alive. I have no idea. We're alive but, you know, we've been turned to reprobate mind. We're alive but now all our friends see who we are and we are now social pariah. We are alive but we are falling into some type of trap that has eaten our finances and eaten our health, or eaten our you know, ability to you know, function in the day-to-day. Something is coming to these people because of their sexual morality. They have let some kind of demon into their covenant, okay, unbeknownst to them. And it is because of the amount of time, over 7 years, that they spent living in extreme sexual sin and secrecy, okay. And this feminine, she allowed something terrible to be going on. You know, she didn't say anything. She allowed something to happen that was just vile, something to occur in the marital bed or situation that just was not, that was just unnatural. I believe that he may have been bringing men to the bed, or something was going on in the bed that because of their covenant, maybe the kids saw it, or something happened that was totally unnatural, and they allowed some kind of a beast into their covenant. And the beast has been let loose, judgment and the 7 of Pentacles, into their marriage. And we saw it being let loose when we just read that scripture in Revelations. We saw the beast being called out of the abyss and let loose. And now they are about to walk that out. Princess of Pentacles, okay? Yes. This thing is about to be walked out. It starts with a spoken word, Princess of Pentacles and the 8 of Staves. Something is going to be said from the mouth of that feminine that begins their descent into this. Basically, it's dark magic, but it is dark magic that they have brought onto themselves. The magician energy they have brought onto themselves, okay? And it is going to balance the scales, temperance, of what they have done to others, and now will be done to themselves. These people have done a lot of vile things to others in the name of, or not in the name of. They've done a lot of vile things to others as it relates to love, because they've deceived a lot of divine energies and good people and made them think that they were divine energies. Remember I said this man comes and poses as an angel of light, right? He poses as a king of cups. He is not an angel of light. He is a deceiver. Okay, he pretends to be a good guy. This woman goes out and has lured men into her bed, okay, that really she may have been getting them for her husband, for this man here, okay? She may have been getting him for them. And they're thinking that, you know, one thing is going on when really he's got her out damn near catfishing to bring masculine energies home for him to look at or him to interact with. And a lot of people's souls have been corrupted by these people's deceptive behaviors because they're not being honest about their sexual taste. There's a lot of gender confusion between these people. And again, this is not to say that there's any issue of, you know, sexual identity and what you choose to be. The fact is they're not choosing to be anything. They're deciding to kind of be predators in luring, you know, secret videotapes, showing each other, you know, things they shouldn't show each other. Something is wrong here, okay? Because we really saw a lot of deception, and this allowed a lot of abomination. And anytime you see abomination energy, that's some serious shit, okay? Abomination energy being let off in a relationship. There's been so many people harmed. These people have been harming people. They're like unclean, okay, and they've taken advantage of people. They've exploited people. Something is really wrong here. They've exploited people, okay? For example, we see here in the beginning of this reading, this man is attempting to go out and lure a couple of new women in to focus on him and do for him, and basically he can pimp them for money. But then as we continue to go, we found out this man has a wife in the background, and they're together luring in inappropriate sexual encounters. So they've done a lot of dirt to people, and they've allowed people, you know, in order to lure and manipulate people back to that 2 of Swords energy, they have allowed a lot of people to think that they were divine energies, love, You know, Venus energy, the Lovers, and the Ace of Cups, okay? And they've really stood their ground in manipulating people, Seven of Wands. So we see that they've been willing to go long periods of time and sacrifice the souls of others in order to exploit them sexually. This is the type of things they have done, okay? You know, manipulating people down to, you know, if it means that this person, you know, is going to participate in an act they've never participated in that could cause them to corrupt themselves or go against their beliefs, you know, that's fine, I don't care. Or videotaping someone that, you know, hey, this person's principal at a school, you know, why, you know, that type of thing, really corrupting people. Okay, Seven of Swords, what did I just tell you? Sacrifice and Seven of Swords. These people have snuck and sacrificed people and sacrificed their souls, their dignity, their reputation for their own sexual indiscretion, okay? Four of Pentacles energy, okay? Holding on to these people's souls and doing things to enrich themselves, especially this feminine. She's held back and taken value from other women in order to give value to herself. So this is a woman that may be, you know, participating in certain acts with this husband that she has that's sneaking around in order for her to feel better about herself. You know, or maybe he's videotaping himself with women and she's watching it or something to feel like she's getting the drop on these women. Something is going on where these people are just really foul. Okay, Six of Cups energy. Indeed, this masculine is offering her bits of the pieces of other women. He's stealing pieces of other women and offering it to this feminine, okay, that he's hiding in the background. So no one even, some of these women don't even know this woman is there, yet she knows they're there, okay? So this is some ugly stuff going on here. Ace of Wands with the Strength card, okay? There's going to be a whole new dispensation of abominable, I don't know if I'm saying it right, energy that is going to hit them for this duplicitous behavior. Okay? Period. A whole new beginning of it. Okay? A fire energy that's going to hit them. We see Ace of Wands here. We see Oya. There's going to be extreme retribution. I said extreme retribution. Three of Wands in the future to these people. We see her, this other woman here, Princess of Swords, somebody who also does not show herself. We saw that earlier with him with the Prince of Swords. She doesn't quite show herself. She has been kind of hiding in the background. You know, Five of Cups energy is coming to her. She will be mourning. She will be sorry because she is going to suffer the fate. They're going to suffer the fate of each other's sins. Perhaps they will get exposed for some of these sexual crimes that they've been committing. Okay, Five of Cups and Nine of Swords comes out back to back for them. These people are about to, I really see something coming to their health though. They're about to slide into poor health. It could be a joint sexually transmitted disease, but they're about to slide into bad health. Okay, Four of Swords. What did I say? Sickness befalls them. Four of Swords. These people are about to become sick. Okay, these were some very devious and demonic spirits. And a dark cloud befalls them. A dark cloud befalls them for their sin. Okay, for their sin against others, against the divine, against the chosen, who they have been extracting life from while they pretended to be angels of light. These people are sexual animals or something. They're really sick. Okay, and sickness comes to their plans. The both of them, Two of Wands energy. If they had plans for the future, no comment. Okay, their beginnings at this point. Okay, we see these Two of Wands here, right behind this Four of Swords. There is rest brought to their new beginnings. Period. And we see this Queen of Cups here. We see the divine feminine that we started with is left here just kind of unscathed at the end of all of this, which is a blessing. There are new beginnings that kind of pass over and through to her. And it's really a you dodged a bullet kind of situation because you really don't even come back into the conversation until the end of all of this, okay? After these people have fallen ill, their plans for a new beginning have been, you know, Queen of Four of Swords and Two of Wands have been sullied, you know, after they have been kind of identified and targeted by judgment, you know, for their sins and their mistreatment of others. So this is really a you dodged a bullet kind of situation. This is somebody, this masculine in the background. Hopefully we cleared up some and brought revelation to this person. This person that is disguising themselves as an angel of light. This person that is disguising themselves as a gentleman, King of Cups energy. This person that is disguising themselves as somebody that is in the lover's energy, that's got love and harmony and companionship, and you know, an interest in music, and they've got an interest in divinity, and they've got an interest in laughter. This person is heinous, and the things that they do are just to create food for the machine that is him and this hidden feminine that's back here in the background that he is with, that they engage in really sexual exploitation of unwitting people. It may be a lot of digital stuff. Like I say, it could be a lot of online stuff, a lot of watching people that don't even know they're being watched. But there is some criminal shit going on with these people. Some watching, some morally immoral behavior I get from these people. They're engaging in just kind of manipulating people, and, you know, watching each other in dirty acts. And, you know, this woman is really getting a lot of her self-worth from this. Okay, so these are some real sickies. So whoever you are, just pray about this and be careful of the people that you have around you. Somebody it could very well be masquerading as someone, and they're someone completely different, okay? That's literally what I'm seeing, is someone with a mask on. So just make sure you're sure who everyone around you really is, okay? Sometimes, you know, the person that's smiling is just not who they say they are. If you have enjoyed this Divine Feminine Tarot Tea, please go ahead, like, share, subscribe, okay? Make sure you hit the bell so you can be here grabbing notifications every time we go ahead and jump into these spiritual messages. Sometimes are deeper and darker than others. We never know what's going to happen. Sometimes we hear a good message about an offering. Sometimes we hear about some fuckery like this. Okay? Thankful to Spirit for all things. And as always, I will catch y'all in the next one.